to divide whole numbers and fractions, okay? All right. And then I'm going to teach you the trick. Tian wants to cut 1/4 foot lengths from a board that is 5 feet long. How many boards can he cut? Okay, do we have a total?
Yes.
What is it, Samaja? So 5 feet is the length of the board. So 5, are you writing these down?
Yeah.
Divided by 1/4. Okay. Now, first of all, how many holes do I need here?
4.
I need 5 holes, which would be
10,
4 lines. Okay, now don't write 1/4 in each of those because I have to divide each hole into fourths. So that's going to look like this. Don't worry, I'm not going to make you write all those.
Oh. I already started.
Well, you can draw the lines, but you don't have to write all the 1/4.
Oh, thank you.
Okay.
Okay.
Now on this number line, by the way, how many do you think are here? 20? You think it's 20? Okay. So on this number line, let's just go ahead and mark the whole numbers to start with. Okay. And I'm going to make my tick marks. But I think I'll just go ahead and put fractions on the whole numbers again. So if this is fourths, it's 0/4. Then what?
4.
4/4.
8.
8/4.
4. 16. 4. 20.
Okay, so the answer is 20. All right. So that's the lesson I want to do today, but I want to show you the trick. So I'm going to pause it for a minute while we get scratch paper. Okay, remember, I said I was going to teach you the trick. Okay? So here's what I want you to write at the top of your paper. Skip, dot, flip. Just write it down. Now, remember how Cadence went to school in another state? They didn't teach her skip, dot, flip. They taught her, you don't have to write this, but they taught her K, C, F. I like KFC, Kentucky Fried Chicken, but KCF, okay? So here's what skip means. Keep the number, don't change it. Dot, you have to change. Flip means you're going to flip it around upside down, okay? Now let me give you an example of a problem. Let's do 4 divided by 1/2. Go ahead and write that down. Equals, and then equals. Okay, so skip, what does it mean?
Keep the number.
Keep the 4, so write the 4 down. Dot, what does it mean? Change it. So we're going to change to something else. But first we have to figure out what the dot means. It's not a decimal. It's actually means add, subtract, multiply, or divide. Let me give you an idea. What do you think the dot means? Multiply. I think you learned it in 3rd grade if you were paying attention. Okay? It's one of the ways to write multiply. So if the dot means to multiply, all I have to do is write a multiplication sign. So that's why Cadence learned to change it. Okay? Change it to a multiplication sign. The division changes to multiplication. Flip, what did I say that meant? Flip it around. So I'm going to take this fraction and flip it around upside down. Now, we all know that this is actually a whole number. 2 divided by 1 is what?
20.
So what's 4 times 2?
8.
That's your answer. Skip, dot, flip. Keep, change, flip. Okay, so let's do another one. You won't be able to erase, so just move down. Okay. All right. Let's do 4 divided by 1/7 equals. Aiden, what does the skip mean? Keep the 4. Good. What does the dot mean, Adriel? I wrote it over here. Multiply. Okay. And so, Lynn, what does flip mean?
That means to change the 7 and 1 to 7 1.
Good. So from 1/7 to 7 over 1. 7 over 1, 7 divided by 1 is 7, right? So 4 times 7 is?
28.
And you're done. Okay? Now I'm going to make it harder. That's pretty easy with a unit fraction. A 1 as a numerator. Let's change it to something that's not a 1. So let's do this. Let's do 4 divided by 3/7 equals. And let's use the same strategy. So skip means what, Jocelyn?
Leave and keep the 4.
Keep the 4. Okay. Lorenzo, what does the dot mean?
Flip it over. Multiply.
Multiply. And McKenna, what does flip mean?
3/7 to 7/3.
Okay, so now we've got an extra step because I'm going to have to divide something. So I've got 4 times 7, what's that?
28.
28 divided by 3. Now you know me, I love my long division method. 3 times something is close to 28.
9.
3 times 9. No, I'm dividing by 3. So that's 27. So my answer is 9 and 1/3. Okay. All right. Let's do one with 2 fractions, and then we'll stop. Thanks for being patient and doing all this.
Why don't you times like 7 times 1? 7 times 3.
Okay, so I'm going to do 2 fractions. I'm going to do 2/5 divided by 2/3 equals. Okay? So, Samaja, what does the skip mean? Keep the 2/5. Don't change it. What does the dot mean, Nikayla? Multiply. What does the flip mean, Elizabeth?
Turn 2/3 into 3/2.
Okay. How do you multiply fractions?
Across.
Multiply across. What's 2 times 3?
6.
What's 5 times 2?
10.
Do I need to simplify this?
No. Oh yeah, you can.
So 6 divided by 2?
3.
So the answer to this problem is 3/5. Good job.
Can't you just cross off the 2?
So Lynn, tell me that again.
You just cross off the 2s and then 1 times 3 is 3. And 1 times
I was in such a big hurry, I forgot I could just cross off those 2s.
That's awesome.
Okay, good job. So Lynn, thank you.